Excuse me. Back in the day when things were cool. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. And you. Back in the days when things were cool. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Puff. Okay. Oop. Definitely gotta come back. Hey, happy Moon Day. I hope you're doing well. Happy Moon Day or Mars Day for wherever anybody's at. I hope you're doing well. I am your truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes, I'll be channeling with There Is God, who's supporting the Clay's Highest Good and There Is Good. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, know that life is lifing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And let's begin this week's Mars Day Weekly Vibes. All right. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right. My bad. early. Sorry, my bad. Okay. So, okay, first, we are the age of Aquarius where there's rebellion, revelations, humanity, changes, epiphanies. But then we are in Taurus season. Season started today and it's going to end on May 20th, 2026. And Taurus is known as the following, is known as the bull, is known as the I have sign, is the fixed sign. It is ruled by the planet Venus. It is the divine feminine sign. The emerald and the rose quartz and the diamond are the gemstones associated with Taurus. The neck and the throat are anatomically associated with Taurus. The Hierophant and the Empress are the two oracle card, no, the two major arcana cards associated with Taurus. And Taurus can be described as the following: preserving, down to earth, stable, stubborn, possessive, prosperous, dependable, physical, sensual, strength, tenacity, virility, power, calm, and peace. Can be ill-tempered and wicked, loves stability and security, learning about our tastes, pleasures, artistic inclinations, love life, money matters, and what makes us happy, hard worker, pleasures, comfort, wealth, stubborn, and rooted, possessiveness. Oh yeah, and then let's do the journal summary because there was a lot there. So there were a lot of numbers and a lot of notes. So let's go. So 333, 555, 666. There were 30s. So it's 31, 32, and 37 specifically. This could be ages. This could be like the years or whatnot. Or there's something with 30s. 444, 777, 111, double numbers. And then the first thing that I got from everything, some of you may be connected to Ogun or you need to connect to Ogun, but there's something with Ogun and metal, electricity, the internet, technology, and alchemy when it comes to that. Also, bismuth. I don't remember which video. I talked about bismuth though in one of the videos, but bismuth, the gemstone, but also like bismuth from Steven Universe, because she was into that stuff too. And cause no, I'm not gonna do that. I definitely no. I'm not even gonna say it out loud. Can we? What's the name? Letitia Wright, who played what she called Shuri. Also that. So there was something with Ogun and then metal, electricity, internet, alchemy. Then bismuth from Steven Universe and Shuri, Letitia Wright from Black Panther, because she was the one that was doing technology and stuff. The next note I have here is something about tracking people from birth. And there was something with Jesus and Herod, King Herod or whatever. The whole thing when King Herod heard about the rumors about Jesus, that there's going to be somebody going to come and be the king and all that stuff. So he sent out everybody to like kill every boy or whatever that's just born, because he didn't know which one, so he just was trying to like eliminate Jesus. But so yeah, there's something with like Jesus and King Herod when he was born, and Herod like sending his soldiers to like murder all the boys that were just born, just to make sure that Jesus doesn't become king or something like that. And then there's something with that and like the government and tracking people from birth. And then there's something about control. Oh yeah, okay. And then what specifically made me say that was King Herod and Jesus, the government messing with children who are born into this world. And then I saw something that said it included control and fingerprint in there. So it's something about that. Also, I was thinking about Social Security and a whole bunch of other things with tracking. And then the next note we have here are abbreviations. Something with abbreviations. There were a lot of abbreviations coming up. And then the next one here is is actually a sailor. Like someone could actually be a sailor, or someone is like that person that be going out in the water. You either fish, you go crabbing or something, or maybe somebody is just one of those people that's like, you really are connected to the water, and or maybe somebody is a sailor. I don't know. A fisherman, fisherwoman. But yeah, so someone is actually a sailor and or so it could be either you one or the other. This is like both simultaneous, like it's actually like happening, but it's also metaphorical at the same time. So someone actually is actually a sailor, and or more metaphorically they are a sailor who dives deep in the waters. So there's something about that, diving deep or whatnot. Then we have the next one here. It are just like three words that were coming together: uniqueness, innocence, and vulnerability. Then the next note I have here are two names. There could be something about names that start with the letter C, or like these names could be important: Celeste and Cleo. And then there could be something witchy about that. Cause like I don't know why I think when I think about Celeste, I think about like some type of fairy kind of woman, and then like Cleo, I think about Miss Cleo. Something about all that together makes me think about witchy stuff. But anyways, then we have here. So there could be something about a cat too. What should I? Then the next one here we have here is facts and like MLA and King of Spades. So yeah, there's something with like MLA format that was coming up, and then King of Spades. I saw something with King of Spades, and to me, King of Spades is King of Swords. So there's something with like when you write up a whole report or whatever project for like class and everything like that, or maybe write up a whole report in general for something. There's something about like you have to do the bibliography and the facts and everything. So there's facts equals MLA and King of Spades. Then the last one we have here is someone is very spiritual or religious, or they have some type of devotion or something, and there's something um related to that about morals, ethics, integrity, and liturgy. So that's all for the notes, and let us step into the card reading. Like a yo-yo, I know. Like a yo-yo. Somebody got to abandon something, like an idea, a thought form. Somebody got to abandon it. It may have helped you once, but I feel like it's not helping you anymore. And there's other things. Also, I feel like there's something about like letting go of something that was taxing not only on your mind but on like your heart, your waters. And it's like it's time to go, move forward, or you are doing that. Bad idea. 111. There's something about on the horizon, sunrises and sunsets. Also, um, what you call it? Yeah, it's interesting. And there could be something about like I don't know if something was too surface. There's something that was too surfaced or too logical, and like I feel like someone is abandoning that or has to or is or something about abandoning that or like letting that go so that you can step more into water or something. Cause like we have Page of Machetes in reverse, which is like all air, and there's no water in this picture. But then we have the Five of Cups, and there's like a little bit of water or whatnot. So there's like almost like a cross between there's land, air, and then there's like a little bit of water with land, and there's full water. Like this person is fully going into the water, and so there's something about that. Let me do the charms, and then we'll go. Alright, so for this week's Mars Weekly Vibes, the card that came out is the Page of Machetes in reverse, Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that is the Five of Cups. Top of the deck, you watching this right now, is the Six of Machetes. And to clarify, the Page of Machetes in reverse, you got the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. And then the oracle cards we have here are Panthera, the Precious, and the Rare. And we also got Mercury Messages. Message. Was there a 333 in the thing in the JJ's? Yep. So yeah, message. Yeah, this thing's about like air, like thought forms, messages, and all that stuff. Okay. We have here Om, the good omen of good meaning, and it says wise, resilient, something turns someone into a master strategist. Ooh, wow. Mercury could be a big thing. There could be something with Gemini specifically. Yeah, Gemini. So we have Mercury here, and it rules Gemini and Virgo. I say Gemini because there's a lot of swords here, and there are no pentacles, and something just I feel like honestly, for me Virgo with Mercury is more of nerves and more organization and stuff. I feel like Gemini for me is more of messages and all that stuff, so and communication. So that's what I'm saying, Gemini. Then we have here acumen, which is a noun meaning the ability to make good judgments and quick decisions. I feel like something's on someone's side or something like that. There's something on someone. It's something about being on someone's side or something about whatever. Okay, so we have all of that. Someone is like a master or maybe a great communicator, smart. There's something about thinking as well, the mind. Okay. There's something here about change, inner child. There's something here also about expression. Something here is also about bravery and confidence. And then we have ascending number 1, 2, 3. So there's something about expansion, moving forward, ascending, all of that stuff. There's just like movement. There could be changes going on. It could be progressive. Someone could be becoming more bold, or there's something about becoming more bold. Let me see. I'm gonna like look at some stuff real quick just to make sure. I feel like I get an underlying thing. Um, I'm just gonna say it in case, cause I don't like when I lose what I was there. Um, like someone is not stupid, like, or it's something about like someone's wisdom or something like that. What has to do with air and all that stuff. Maybe their ideas, the way that they communicate or something like that. Maybe their expression, um, their energy. There's something here about like you can do more, go deeper. There could be something about energy starting to move and like healing the inner child. Okay. Nurture and intuition. There's a subtle mother energy. I did see it in the beginning because bottom of the deck is this right here, Pachamama. Oh no, she's good. And there's something with Jaguar. There's something, it hasn't happened in a minute, but it's subtly coming up. Oh no, it's not subtly coming up because they told me. There's something about everybody's like um, feminine ancestors, so like the women ancestors or whatever, is heavy coming up. It's subtle, but it's heavy. Yeah, but yes, I don't know because I saw this, and then I also this kind of peaked out as well, and it made me think about Mama, but I didn't really say anything. But okay. So there's something that could be about nurturing and intuition, intuitive. Was something a bad idea? Bad idea. That's what I think about when I'm seeing what I'm seeing over there. So Five of Swords, this position, no. This desire can only be attained through conflict. No one else will agree with what's being accomplished. In fact, others will be personally insulted by the pursuit being made. Yeah, cause it feel like some idea or like a message or communication, but it's in reverse. So it's making me feel like not happening because it's like a bad idea. And then I feel like it's wise or something like that. And then I'm randomly gonna say this too. There's something about conflict for the right person, if it's intentionally brought to a person. Conflict, if intentionally brought to the right person, you're only helping. You know what I mean? If you really catch the right one, bringing conflict, there's something about like you're only helping cause like or whatnot. I'm just gonna leave that there. There's something about like that there, and then yeah, in reverse, um, in reverse. The page of machetes in reverse. So I'm gonna read the shadow part. It says, malignity, cruelty, mental instability, or intellectual immaturity, failure to recognize facts, hence what I said in my notes, because crazy, and aggression and destruction. I don't know if there's some bullying ass shit or somebody has some type of idea or something like that. Bad idea. And if somehow it stopped or you feel like it should stop or you feel like it's a bad idea or something like that, yeah, it is. And maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. There's something here about that. I don't know and then if someone's like, I don't know. It sounds a little bit like what I was saying on the TikTok random live reading earlier today. There's something about like letting things go, allowing things to just like spill over and allowing things to just like let it go. Let it leave if it leaves and all that stuff. Um if there may be some like heartbreaks and disappointments, yeah, breakups. There may be some disappointments. There's some sadness or something like that, and it's all part of like the wheel, the time, and everything. Allow it to happen. Yes, and then there's something about just be aware of like it's something about the allow things to run its course or whatnot. And I feel like um, at the right timing, someone's gonna be able to see something super clearly, like it's a fact, and it's like being able to like make a decision or choice or something like that. And then, by the way, we are leading up to the Scorpio full moon, so there's gonna be some scorpionic stuff, okay? So I've been noticing there's been yashy mash. Just letting people know. And then there's something about purity, going towards purity, something better, something that is more clear or whatnot. Maybe, yeah, and it could be like a clearer mindset. It could be like going towards people, thoughts, or things or whatnot. You could be that like maybe it's like a mindset. But there's something that and some of y'all could be moving on the guidance of archangels. There's something with white and purity giving me divine, but there could be people who are moving on the messages, guidings of angels, your spirit team, this feminine mother energy here. Okay, came out as Page of Machetes in reverse. Um, there's something malignant here. Something's a bad idea. And either someone stops it, and I think that's a good idea to stop something that's not a good idea, or what should call it? It's something. It just stops or something. Bottom of the deck to summary that is a 5 of Cups upright. Um, yeah, leaving something alone or whatnot. I feel like there's subtle stuff going on, and I feel like there's like this subtle message of God. The energies who are supporting our highest good and supporting the highest good are saying like whatever it is for y'all, like when it's like easy and it's subtle, like allow it. Avoid resisting it because I feel like they're like, okay, we're making this easy, we're making this like subtle, and I feel like people need to appreciate that because things could be worse. And I feel like if you don't take the subtlety right now or something like that, like later down the road, it's gonna be major arcanas. It's gonna be like loud. I'm feeling like that subtle energy. I don't know what it is, but yeah, bottom of the deck, there's something about some type of like disappointment, a heartbreak, a separation, something stopped or it emptied. But top of the deck, usually watching this right now is a six of machetes. Currently, someone is moving forward. They're mentally like moving forward. They're going towards better thoughts. Um, Maybe even someone's taking their wisdom with them or something like that. There's something about taking their wisdom with them to somewhere where it's more appreciated, where it's better or something like that. And then to clarify, the page of machetes in reverse got the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's just so interesting. Like, some people could be related to mandalas. Uh, there's something about mandalas, or like the circles with the art in the middle. Um, so it's gonna sound like a word salad. Whoever needs to hear it, I guess you're gonna pick it up. Yeah, something was a bad idea, but I feel like something stopped. I don't know if someone was guided to like let something go and move forward towards something more positive, and that's a good idea if they did that. And if you haven't, I think that's a good idea. And someone is like fake. Fake. I feel like it's gonna be obvious, or there's some weird Seven of Swords stuff here. I don't know, something about making someone's like life more difficult, like doing mental weird stuff. I don't know. You know what's crazy? I'll be noticing shit, and it's crazy how slowly it starts happening. Like I get the download, and then it just slowly unfolds. Um, because sorry, hold on, let me see. There's just something about like intuition, or I don't know, there's something about coming up with something, and it could be a download intuition, but it feels like a bad idea. But then this could be like someone's guides, ancestors. I feel like it's like feminine energy, there's sometimes mother energy here, and like there's something like something taking its course, and like divine timing, and then allowing like things, like you take care of what you can take care of, but like other things that is out of your control, like leave it up to God type of thing. And I feel like all of this together, for some reason, it like causes someone to avoid some type of bad idea or bad mindset, something. I see it too. I don't know. I'm gonna show these just in case anybody picks up on stuff. Bottom of the deck for this one is the square, semi square quincux, and it's tension. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Capricorn, achieve. For this one, it's bottom of the deck. Yeah, I said Pachamamashi with the Andean Emerald Heart. Top of deck, you watching this right now. Oh, Amaru, the beautiful place. There's something about full picture as well. Bottom of the deck for the clarity cards is Page of Pentacles. Top of the deck, you watching this right now, is the World. Panthera, the precious and the rare. Our faith and optimism are not meant to make us complacent, but rather to encourage us to believe that our action in the world will have a positive and real effect. There are situations where your voice, your courage, and your fearless determination are needed. You will make a difference. Cast helplessness or despair aside and find the fighter within. Fight for that which needs defending. With all your heart, do not yield. You have the strength to handle any challenge, even the ones that intimidate you. You may feel that you are alone in the fight sometimes, but there are forces of good in spirit and upon the earth that are fighting with you, supporting you, believing in you, assisting you, and championing your success. It may not always feel like it, but you are not in this alone. There is help at hand to uncover a hidden piece of information which will allow truth and justice to prevail. I'm gonna let it just do its thing. I don't want to force it, because it will reveal itself in due time. We have here Mercury. It's crazy because I don't know. Mercury could be part of the Ogun thing. Mercury, it came upright. Mercury symbolizes your mental switchboard, how you think, communicate, and move through the world. The smallest planet rules Gemini and Virgo and is closest to the sun, completing its orbit in about 88 Earth days. Because it orbits so close, it can only be found in the same sign as the sun, the one before it or one after it. Mercury has a large, dense, molten core, and 1 day on the planet takes 58 Earth days. Mercury retrogrades 3 times a year for 3 weeks, slowing time so you can remember, review, and reconnect. Action, communicate. The mood is quick, fast, and cerebral. Look at your situation from many different sides. Be light on your feet and make sure you have all the information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, mediate, check your facts. Again, something about facts. Someone's about to dive deep into something. I've also been getting a lot of the stuff. I don't particularly know specifically what that is, but I do. But like, I still sometimes, sometimes like I don't really get the full picture until I really connect with something. Something about the maritime law. And it's crazy. I was talking about sailor and all. Okay, so I'm not. Be light on your feet and make sure you have all the information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, mediate, check your facts, and learn. Follow up on all lines of communication to make sure others understand what you said and you understand what they intended. Publish, broadcast, network, and engage social media. Make the call, submit the resume, send the manuscript, check all Mercury-ruled equipment, such as vehicles and communication, electronics, proofread and back up your files. Mythological Mercury could be a trickster when he worked for himself, but he also played the role of psychopomp, diving into the underworld to escort. Who is this for? I'd be wanting to know. Diving into the underworld to escort trapped spirits out of it. There's something about advocating as well. If you need to go down into your own personal underworld, it may be time to walk with a therapist, shamanic healer, or other integrous guide into that deep realm. Gift. Mercury was the messenger of the gods. Listen deeply to the messages of your soul, the conduit to spirit, and become the messenger. Holy! Some of y'all could be getting messages when you're on the water, when you're in the water, around the water, when you're at the sun, when you're at the horizon, sunrise or sunsets, maybe on a mountain. Oh, we have Pisces here. You could be that sign. That sign could be in your chart. It could be the energy of the spirit. It could be anybody around you. It could be the planetary placements, all that stuff. That's that for this week's Mars weekly forecast. Oh, Mars weekly vibes. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. And peace out.